Why the central dogma of molecular biology is nature's biggest mystery. The central dogma of molecular biology. The unidirectional flow of genetic information from DNA to RNA to protein is one of the most fundamental biological principles. Despite being well established, it remains one of nature's biggest mysteries due to unanswered questions about its origin, evolution, and exceptions. Let's explore the reasons behind this enigma. One of the biggest mysteries is how this process first evolved. There are three key components in the central dogma DNA, which is information storage, RNA, acting as both messenger and enzyme, and proteins, the functional molecules. Which came first? Scientists propose the RNA World Hypothesis, which suggests that early life relied on RNA both as genetic material and as a catalyst, known as ribozymes. However, if RNA came first, how did DNA and proteins enter the picture? No one knows exactly how life made this transition. Every living organism, from bacteria to humans, follows the same central dogma. Why didn't evolution create different ways of storing and using genetic information? Is this the only way life can exist? Did it evolve multiple times but only one version survived? Are there other life forms, on Earth or beyond, that use a different system? The uniformity of the central dogma suggests an ancient common ancestor of all life, but we don't know why it has remained unchanged for billions of years. While the central dogma is considered a rule, some organisms break it. These exceptions challenge our understanding. Retroviruses like HIV use reverse transcription, which is RNA to DNA, contradicting the classic pathway. RNA viruses. Some viruses, such as coronaviruses, replicate using RNA to RNA, skipping DNA entirely. Prions, infectious proteins that can replicate themselves without nucleic acids, either DNA or RNA. If exceptions exist, does that mean the central dogma isn't an absolute rule, but just one of many possible mechanisms for life? Another mystery is what would happen if the central dogma stopped functioning. Could cells survive without proteins? No. Could life exist without DNA or RNA? Maybe, but we haven't seen it. Could we artificially alter this process? Scientists are working on synthetic life, but we don't fully understand what would happen if we completely rewrote this system. This makes the central dogma one of the greatest mysteries of nature. Life depends on it, yet we don't fully understand why it works the way it does. With CRISPR, gene editing and synthetic biology, scientists are now able to alter the central dogma. But can we create life with a new central dogma, like DNA to protein directly, skipping RNA? Can we make life forms that don't rely on proteins? Could aliens or artificial life have a completely different genetic system? If the central dogma is not the only possible way life can function, then our understanding of biology, evolution, and even extraterrestrial life may be completely incomplete. The central dogma is one of nature's most deeply ingrained mysteries. It's been the same for billions of years, but we don't know why it evolved this way, why it's so universal, or whether other forms of life could function differently. As we continue exploring synthetic biology, gene editing, and the search for extraterrestrial life, we might uncover whether the central dogma is truly the only way life can exist, or just one of many possibilities in nature's grand design. Nature is ultimate copyright.